Within 2 days, Allied air superiority was so definite, B-52s began pounding the elite armored and mechanized divisions of the Iraqi Republican Guard. The B-52s employed a devastating bombing technique called carpet bombing. This type of bombing utilizes the massive B-52's ability to carry enormous payloads of bombs. Flying in a formation of 3, the B-52s can drop 150 750-pound bombs in an area about as big as 9 football fields. Carpet bombing's immense destructive power lays waste to the ground below and softens enemy ground forces in preparation for ground attack. With B-52s flying high overhead and attack fighters saturating the skies below, the coordination and tracking of 2,600 aircraft was of utmost importance. The crucial role of orchestrating everything from bombing runs to mid-air refueling was left up to the Air Force's E-3 AWACS. The AWACS advanced surveillance systems have the ability to identify aircraft as friend or foe through an electronic encoded signal. If an enemy aircraft is spotted, the crew of 20 go to work transmitting information to U.S. aircraft. In some aircraft, such as the Navy F-14, the AWAC can transmit information through a direct data link to the pilot's cockpit computer. Information obtained on any ground activity by spy satellites and radio eavesdropping planes can also be transmitted to attack aircraft via the AWAC. This type of advanced communication has been crucial in locating and destroying mobile Scud missile launchers and targeting Iraqi ground forces. During the early bombing runs over Iraq and Kuwait, the laborious chore of air traffic control was another duty handled by the E-3 AWACS. Its radar system can keep track of as many as 2,000 aircraft at once, displaying their locations, altitudes, speeds, and headings on a variety of computer displays. In an operation the scope and size of Desert Storm, this mundane chore proved to be of the most vital. The Allied air campaign against Iraq's command and control structure, the nuclear and chemical facilities, its military-industrial complex, and air defenses was only the first of many phases in Operation Desert Storm. The second phase included strikes on bridges, highways, and other transport routes. This isolated Iraqi ground forces in Kuwait and prevented any resupply or reinforcement operations. With enemy ground forces cut off, Phase 3 called for increased air and naval bombardment to soften enemy forces. The final phase of Operation Desert Storm, G-Day, combined massive air and ground forces in a 3-pronged assault into Kuwait and southern Iraq. The swift success of the ground offensive was remarkable. American and Allied troops punched through enemy defenses and quickly outmaneuvered Iraqi forces. Just as they had done in the air war, the Allies utilized the latest in high-tech weaponry to gain the upper hand in the desert.